Okay, get back to where we were. I apologize. Don't know what happened. Like I was saying, my internet's like a banana. Anyways, I'll probably delete the other video or I'll link it to this one if you're missed the first part or whatever ends up happening. We are working on a lipless crankbait. It's one for my tackle box. And what I've done so far, the bait was already, let's see. The bait was already a white one, kind of like a bone color like this. And all we've done so far was spray a neon yellow on it. I did 2 coats of it, hit it with the hair dryer in between, that way we could build it up nice and thick. And waiting to see if a couple people hop in the chat or back in the stream here, or if I did something wrong and it's not working at all. But what we're getting ready to do is move on to this blue right here. Way better from Cody. Okay, good deal. Sorry, I don't know what happened. But Cody, thank you for sticking around. Hopefully a couple more people find it back and that it's streaming better. But I just don't get how it's fine and then all of a sudden the internet's like, yep, nope, I'm done working. Done working. But Cody, right now, you're the only one here. So how are you doing? I'm going to go ahead and start working on this. What I'm going to do is do the blue all along the back of it. And then we're going to kind of fade it down the sides a little bit. And I really want the blue up on the gill plate as well. It says we got 3 people back in here. Sorry everybody at the stream pooped itself. But I'm going to start doing this blue right along the back. Works great now from Colson. Thank you. Okay, there's what we got going on so far. Go and do this on the gill plate. Cody said, good man, just been learning from all of your videos. Right on. And I think that's what I'm going to do. And then up on the part where the mouth is, I think I'm going to do that with some red later. I'm back. Good deal. Okay, that's what we got so far. Looks kind of ugly. That's okay. I'm gonna fade this blue down the side a little bit. What's your favorite pattern? Love the disco pattern. I think it's fun to do. It's easy to do. And I've got a YouTube video on it. There it is. If you guys I mean, it's crazy looking. It's fun. Catches fish. You can use it dark water, clear water. Catch a lot of fish on it. Aside from that, doing ones that are kind of like shad are fun to do. Anything that's like different from the normal, I enjoy just because it stands out a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and carry that blue down the side a little bit more. Glad to be here. Love the channel. Thank you, Jacob. Means a lot. When is the brook trout painting video going up? That I don't know. I still have to paint it. I've been slacking on that series. I apologize. Alright, I think... I want to make it a little bluer. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. But Jacob. It will eventually. Clean out the brush, and then I'm going to hit this with a hair dryer, and we're going to put a stencil pattern on and do some purple. My favorite is 10,000 times the bluegill. That's true. I do really like the bluegill too. I've made a whole lot. Right on. I do. It's hard to say what my favorite one is, but because, yeah, now that you mentioned the bluegill, I do really like that one as well. And that's what you did with the bluegill, or you made a whole like batch of them. I kind of want to do the same thing with several of my patterns. Do a lipless, do a jerkbait, do a deep diver, all in the same pattern of several different patterns. But time. But that's okay. That's what I'm doing tonight. If anyone missed the first half of the stream that epically failed, is this one's going in my tackle box. I'm going to do this with the hairdryer. Okay, and then we're going to put on, which I have it right here, we're going to put on this stencil pattern, which I actually think what I need to do, because I don't want to spray the back with anything. You know, most of the time if you watch my other videos, I'll darken up the back. I don't want to do that on this one. So what I'm going to do something kind of like that. Fold it over. It's only going to be the very tip of the back that's going to have this stuff, or this pattern on there. I kind of want the side to stay pretty simple. And hopefully the stream is still working better for you all. Now I'm kind of nervous that that's not going to look good. Screw it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it how I was going to do it. Between the two. Yes, it's working a lot better. Good deal. Let me grab a big one. And I think that's really all we're going to need. I always overkill it with the clamps, but the worst thing ever is whenever you take it off and it's fuzzy because it wasn't tight on there. Okay. And yes, better from John. Good deal. And I'm hoping the tip of this isn't... Apparently I did not clean out my airbrush very good last time I painted. A little bit of a mess today. I just finished 2 brown trout glide baits and a frog wake bait. I've made a lot of lures over the winter. Is there any way I could send you one? Possibly. I would feel bad taking your fishing lures though. Have you posted them on the Tackling the Dream group on Facebook? I'd love to see them. Do you have the clear coated bait from the last stream? What did we paint the last stream? Oh no, it's actually still right here. I haven't clear coated. I clear coated stuff with my other spray, but I haven't clear coated with the clear coat that I'm going to do this one in. So I'm going to do that one, this one, which was kind of a test one for an upcoming YouTube video eventually, and then all those. So I will get it clear coated soon, but it's out. Gigs. I do not have Facebook. Okay, what about Instagram? Instagram, you could send it to me on there, a picture of it. So I'm going to do this blue, or sorry, purple. It's called a deep purple. Awesome. Yeah, I finally got it. It's helping things out. Make stuff a little bit quicker when everything has a spot, for the most part. I need a bigger shop, of course, is always the next thing, but no, I'm stoked with it. Michelle's on the Facebook page. Nice. I need to post more stuff on there. So what I'm mixing in here is the additive, or what do they call it? The balancing clear. It's supposed to help balance out this paint. This stuff's super thin. This helps balance it and makes it stick better. And the people on there are phenomenal. Agreed. Some of the coolest people. There's a lot of groups on Facebook where people are kind of ignorant with each other. If you don't know something, they talk down to you. I've been on those groups and I don't like it. But the Tackling the Dream group, I have not seen any of that on there. Hi, Baker from Trevor. What's up, Trevor? We are working on the Cuppy Love pattern. Okay, got the purple loaded up in there, stencil pattern on, and I'm just going to go for it. I don't want it to be real dark. I still want this bait to be really light. So I'm going pretty gentle with the purple. And again, this paint is super thin. Any tips? Smoother. I have not used the airbrush you're talking about, but thin it. You're running a little bit of a higher PSI. I don't know what you're running at. Sometimes if you're running really low, there's not quite enough stuff to clog. So I'll usually kind of bump it up a little bit. Mike, sorry, I was saying your name wrong the entire time. Okay, I think I was calling you Michelle and it's Michael. I apologize. Thanks, Jacob. Appreciate it. Yeah, so thin with water. Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and do this a little bit darker right up by the eyes with the stencil pattern on. Okay. Hairdryer. And then we're going to take off the thing. It looks like it doesn't. Yeah, especially when I keep glancing at it quickly. My bad. What do you guys think about doing red? But I almost feel like orange would go better with this. Let's see. Ooh, there's what we got. I love the way this pattern looks. There she is. We're going to do it on the back a little bit too. And something just made a weird noise. So see how the back has that line like where I had all those clamps on? Normally I'm going to darken that up and hide it, but what I'm going to do is hold the stencil pattern on there and spray it on there. It'll kind of all blend together. Orange from Cody. And orange from Johnny. And orange from Michael. So it kind of sounds like we're going to have to do some orange. What if we did orange and put a little red on the end of it? Kind of like orange into orange. And there we go. I think that looks a little bit better than making it dark, like I always do. I'm digging it so far. Everyone's saying orange so far. I think we'll do orange and then fade some red into it. Just ordered some blanks to hopefully paint my first crank. Keep up the killer content. TMG Merc. Glad to hear. And I've got the list of video ideas I have and ones that you guys have requested. I want to film, but one at a time. We'll get there. That's why I'm streaming, because this week has just been so crazy busy. I haven't had time at all to film and edit a video. It's like, hey, we're just going to live stream. That way there's still some content going out. That'd work from Cody. That'd be sick. And Jacob said, yeah, a mix would look killer. And Michael said yes. And Johnny said yes. Okay. That is what we're going to do. I'm going to clean the purple out. And then I'm thinking, I'm going to let you guys vote on this too. We got the neon orange or pearlized orange. So let you guys vote on that. And then that will be the deciding factor. I've got, so what we'll do is if you do neon orange, I'm going to do this red to go with it. Wait, no. Pearlized orange gets that red, and the neon orange gets this red. I think those colors kind of go together a little bit better. Or that red with that orange and that red with that orange. Pearlized orange from Jacob. Sneaky Brother said pearl. Michael said neon. Right now, pearl is in the lead. Pearl from Jacob. So let's see. Oh yeah, same. I think pearl's got it. Okay, pearl wins. And Bug something just said neon orange, but I think we're already committed to pearl. If I can get any out. One thing I don't understand with these paint tubes is why they're like super solid. Hard to get the paint to come out. Let's see if this gives us any. There we go. That's all I need. Okay, so I've got the pearl orange in there. That's what, at the time when I decided to pick, that was the one that was in the lead. I'm going to up here in this front part. I think you guys can see that, okay? The whole mouth all the way down to this first eyelet, and I might kind of carry it up on the sides just a little bit. I don't want to overwhelm the colors we got going on the side too much, but I think it'll look pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might have a clog, folks. So what I do, a little bit of water in there, and then I grab a toothpick. I'm going to kind of mix up the paint that's in the cup. I think I added a little too much water there. And the easy way to fix sometimes, this doesn't always work, a clog, if you pinch off where the air is, and then you pull back, it reverses the air and pushes it out the top. A lot of times that'll push a clog out, especially if it's just from the pearl paint. However, if you didn't clean out your airbrush very good last time you painted, like I think is what's going on here, then you're going to have problems. Which I think that might be what we're doing right now. I think the front of this is fine. You guys might get to see me take apart my airbrush. And we're so close to having it done. Oh, and I got plenty of time still. Oh, we're good. We got enough. Okay, gonna do this. And then I always like to do just a little bit down here on the end, not going too crazy. Because what I always do is I'll spray a little bit down here, a little bit up there, try to fade it, and before you know it, the whole entire belly of it's orange, which is not the plan. All right. Whoop. Okay, gonna clean the orange out. I'm gonna spray the red. Back in business. Yes, that was a close call. I think I need to do like a nice detailed cleaning on this bad boy. Let the little tip of it soak for a while. Then we're going to get this red going through. And since I'm going from orange to red, I'm not going to worry about cleaning it out really good between the coats. Add a couple of drops of this. This is a blood red. One of my most favorite colors. It's the Candy 2.0 Auto Air Colors, transparent water-based Absolutely love this, but you got to mix it with the 430 balancing clear in order for it to adhere better. It kind of helps it spray more like airbrush paint. You have any videos of saltwater pattern baits or any recommendations? That I do not know. What I would like to do though, so I'm in Missouri. I'm landlocked in Missouri. I fished in the ocean once, or one time when we were on vacation. Water fishing, but I would like to. I've had quite a few people actually message me about saltwater patterns. The thing is, I don't know, but I would like to do some videos on that. But I got to figure out what kind of patterns to do, and then if they make blanks for saltwater, because the fish you guys got in the ocean is a lot different than what we got in the freshwater, at least around here. Could try that. I'm going to make Mahi soon. Is that that's the type of fish? Could try that. Do you have okay? All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of this red, and the goal here is to make the very tip of the bait red, solid red right here, and just fade that orange, and we'll probably go back and spray just a little dot of it on the back. Look, this red up here, like where the I need something to point at it so I don't actually touch it. AK dolphin fish. That's the Mahi, I think, correct? That's the really long ones. They're like skinny and have the dorsal fin. They're like green. I'm thinking about doing it. If I'm pointing to the right spot, right there where the mouth is, a little bit more red. Let me know what you guys think on that. If you guys haven't watched, they're called Youngbloods, I think, on YouTube. They're from Australia. They have some of the coolest spearfishing videos. That guy's super cool. And he recently Mahi on his spear gun. It was his first one, I think he said. So that's pretty wicked. If I can meet somebody on YouTube or hang out with someone, it would be him. Super cool. Green, blue, and yellow. Okay. Yeah, I believe I know which one you're talking about. Add some speckles. Funny. I was thinking the same thing, but I don't know what color of speckles. If I could just do some black, or I don't want to do red speckles. I think a dark would look cool. Definitely put the red. From Jacob, Johnny said looks awesome. Michael said speckles. What do you guys think on speckle colors? Or I could speckle purple, since we did do purple on top of the blue. I'm going to go and do the red up on the mouth if I can control this thing enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it. Definitely put the red. Okay, I did read that already. I think I'm done airbrushing. I'll wait to see what you guys say about the speckles. I think a darker colored speckle would look cool, but I just don't know. No, I don't know what color. I don't want to go too crazy and cover up. I want it to be white, but I don't want to do bright colored speckle. This kid likes to fish, said purple. I think I might be down for some purple speckles. Johnny said black. We need a tiebreaker. Then we can we'll add some speckles. Purple from Michael. So purple's in the lead. I'm thinking we'll just go purple. I'm gonna put a little water down there, or dark copper. I'm thinking purple's the way to go. Let me grab my speckling brush, which these will. I just bought some the other day to put in the stencil packs, and it's my favorite. I'm gonna go for really small. Okay, I need a little more in there than that. Jared, purple. Oh, come on. Just me do a little bit on the bell. And let me flip this over. Kind of sound like Free Willy. Okay. And I'm going to do some more right along the back of it. That looks good. Good call, guys. I don't know how close I can get before it's out of focus. But I think this bait just needs some eyes and clear coat. And it's gonna catch a monster. If I win a tournament this year, it's all. Okay, I already cleaned out the brush. That's fine. Hair dryer. And then I gotta see what color of eyes I have. Good stuff. Putting that away, put that away. And I feel like I had some really cool eyes. Ooh. What if we did those? What do you guys think of those? Or should we do solid black eyes? Oh, wait. Oh, snap. I found the ones. It's like a chartreuse, bright green with some black. I think it's gonna look fire. Yep, I'm excited. That's the ones we're doing. Great stuff. Gotta go. Have a good one, Johnny. Thank you for hanging out. I'm actually going to have to get going here pretty too. And my screen that I can see your guys' comments on is battery's about to die on that. So we got this one done in the nick of time. But Johnny, have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. I'm going to, actually, I need to make sure. Oh, if you guys aren't excited, you should be. Because, there we go. Michael said yes. I cannot wait to show you guys. These eyes are from Barlow's Tackle. Like, that looks super good. See ya. Oh, Michael was saying bye to Johnny. I think it looks pretty juicy. I'm digging it. So for a while, I was getting my eyes off of Amazon, but I really like when you can find a place where you find some colored eyes that you like, and then you can order the exact size you want and order a bunch of them. It took me a long time to actually start doing that. And much nicer than ordering. It's usually the ones on Amazon, which is also cool if you're starting off, I think, because you'll get so many different sizes of eyes in the package. I think that's helpful, but also if you're kind of like me and you have pretty generic size bait that you're painting, you know which eyes you're going to do, and you're going to be repainting a whole bunch of blanks, you can just get them all in the same size. That looks good from This Kid Likes to Fish. Are those six, what do you mean by 6? 6 millimeter, or however they measure them, mm? I believe so. I'll have to, actually, let me see. No, I can't look on my, I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi. I think this bait turned out pretty fire, everybody. But I'm gonna, and then hopefully we'll catch a hog and place in. It's coming up here in a couple weeks. I'm getting pretty excited. It's not really a crazy or anything intense type of tournament, but there are points and there are prizes, so I'm going. What's up? Sorry I didn't make it over tonight working on the truck and the boat. No problem, Kermit. We got another week or two here. Kermit, I was just telling everybody we're going to be fishing some tournaments. Kermit, he just commented, that's my fishing partner for the tournament for my tackle box to catch a pig on. So whenever you're, sometime here soon before the tournament, come on over and we'll paint some baits for you. I got, well, we're still going to be throwing small, slow-moving stuff, but check out these deep divers I got for down there at the Ozarks. So we can paint some of those up. I got all kinds of stuff. Yeah, 6mm. Yes, I believe they are. I need to, it's either 5 or 6. I can, well, no, I tried again to look at my phone. If you can message me on Instagram or something after the stream and remind me to look it up, I can check to double check. Do you have any tips to make any wooden fishing lures more stable? Adding, depends on the bait, but if you add any sort of belly weight into it, that's going to help it to be in the water. Again, it what Bob Kermit said tomorrow I get off at 7, and I think Taylor gets off at 8:30. So if you want to come out after that, we can. Praiser said, what? I think you meant what's up? Like your videos, thank you. Anyway, I could send you that bait. I forgot if I asked. I don't know how to get you my address without posting out there for the whole world. Craig said 1/4 inch. Larry's back. Praiser's from Brazil. And Craig, I don't know why it. Love the paint job. Thank you, Frank. I think it turned out pretty good. You guys did a good job picking out colors. I knew I wanted to do a bright colored one with that chartreuse and the blue. And you guys kind of helped develop the rest of it. So I'm pretty stoked with it. I've got, so what I'm wanting to do, and I don't have my, well, is my tackle box out here? I think my tackle box is actually in my truck. But I want to go dump everything out of it and make sure I've got a bunch of everything I need. So I've also got these. I kept 2 for myself. Are these crawl patterns. I'm just trying to get my tackle box ready for tournaments. Send it to Tri-State, yeah. What kind of clear you use? Water-based. The clear coat I use on a lot of these hard-bodied baits is the Alumilite UV. It's a UV curing clear coat. Super hard, super durable. If you're looking for something a little bit easier to use, I don't know where it's at. Oh, I put it up here. I put a shelf up there and forgot that I put the shelf. This stuff you can get on Amazon. It still works good. I don't like it as much as the other stuff, but still a really good option. You just dip the bait, let it dry. Maybe make sure you don't do this horrible time. Within 24 hours you can touch it, but you really want it to stay for about 48 hours before it's hard, and then they even say longer after that. Whereas this stuff, I can clear coat a bait and fish it in an hour, which I like it, but it's really expensive, and you got to have a curing box. So I recommend using this unless you're gonna find the other. Where'd you get your airbrush from? Oh no, wait. This one I got from Hobby Lobby. It's the Neo for Iwata, the CN. Really, really, really like this airbrush. I bought it a while back, and I'm gonna do a video on it at some point, like a review video. But I was actually wanting to really put it through its paces before I did a video recommending it, just to make sure there wasn't any problems with it. On the Facebook page. What's that? The clear coat? And Gomos. Question. I made one of your jointed glide baits, followed the pattern, wood, everything looks good, but it doesn't swim. Thoughts? I'm thinking maybe it could be, or joint, however those are, if they're not straight. That could be too. That's where I struggle. I want to put out those videos, but sometimes there could be a number of things causing it. You know, if the lead's not right, or maybe the joint's crooked, or if your joints, your actual joint that it's pivot on isn't right. There's all kinds of things that could cause it to not do that. But I made one. Matt has it. He's caught a bunch of fish on it. And the one I made for that video is actually in my tackle box. I haven't caught anything on it yet, but it's in there. It's great. Airbrush, have it myself. Yes, I absolutely love it. I wouldn't mind getting myself another one. So I was painting, Kermit, if you're still on here, I think we're covered for jigs and, well, some of these are going on the website too, but jigs and chatterbaits. So when I'm doing ones like that, I've got 2 airbrush compressors, but one of these I use for a clear coat, and the other 2 kind of work. Get another one of these, so if I'm doing, 20 of these baits, I can have one loaded with the neon yellow, one loaded with the blue, do both colors at the same time. That'd be pretty cool. It's Pandemic Baits on Instagram and Facebook, my fellow fishermen's. If you tag me in one of your things or send me a message, Gomo, I will give you a follow back if I'm not already following you. I have the Badger 105 Patriot. I loved my very first airbrush I had was a bottom fill Badger. Absolutely loved it. The only problem is I way more in this type of stuff, but I would love to get another Badger at some point. That's a top fill? I actually looked at that one quite a bit more than that one. I had to hold off on it. Thanks for the insight. I'll just keep playing until I get it. Yeah, and there's still sometimes I'll make a bait and it just doesn't work, even though I've made one before. I wish there was a perfect remedy on how to make the bait work. But I mean, sometimes it could be too the bait if it's really thick up at the top. There's a number of things. That's why I'm sometimes kind of hesitant to put out a video with a pattern, because I don't want people to get frustrated if it's not working. But it's taken me quite a few times to get the baits down to where they actually work. Pattern's something to base it off of. It's not, I'm not saying if you follow my video exactly that it's going to be a perfect bait. It's a good spot to start, though, and have a pattern. Because I wish I had a pattern whenever I very first started making them. Hopefully, you can get it, though. But it's a bummer whenever you do all that work and it doesn't swim. I've done that more times than I would like to admit. But okay. I'm getting ready. My screen's getting ready to die here, so I won't be able to see anymore. Go ahead and paint. And I'm probably going to paint. Probably going to do another one of these in a shad color. Another one in a really dark color. Happens. And Kermit, if you're still on here, shoot me a message. We'll figure out which night we want to meet up this week and get some stuff painted for the tournaments. Thank you guys so much for watching. We posted a new podcast last night, or I did. If you guys haven't seen it, I think it's our most funny one we've done so far. We confront Matt about his addiction. I think it's hilarious. If you want to go check that out if you're still bored. I'm going to go ahead and end this, though, before I lose it, and I won't be able to see your guys' comments anymore. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to tackle your dream. Keep your head up. Spring is going to be here really soon, so get your baits ready for fishing. I will catch you guys later. Goodbye. I also learned if I wait a minute here and then hit stop,